Hey guys, Charles here, aka the God of SEO, and welcome to the latest Penguin update on what people are calling on Twitter, Penguin 3.0. I actually wanted to do this video really quickly because I'm flying back to the UK tomorrow, and also it's like 10:30 AM here, and I went out last night, and I am not in the best mood for Penguin to have just been come out. So I'm going to try and get this video sorted pretty quickly. I'm flying back to the UK, like I said, tomorrow, so I'll be unavailable for about 2 days. I had one client affected and 2 of my personal sites affected, but I actually went into our Black Dot Community Skype group, which has over 100 SEOs in there, and we got a data set of around over 300 sites in total from all the people that were currently in there. Some people had 6 sites hit, some people had 3 sites hit, some people had 2 sites hit, and I got some examples of the things that happened in that. But within the hour, we managed to decipher exactly what had happened from the large amount of sites that we had. We each looked through link profiles, we each double checked things. The main thing that I started off, I woke up about 8:30 AM, and it's getting close to 10:30 AM. I just checked on Twitter and saw that someone had said Penguin had updated, so I quickly checked all the rank checks of my sites, looked at what kind of correlation was going on between the 3 sites that were hit and the other sites that got boosts, and then also went into the Skype group and looked at other people's sites and confirmed the data that had happened to the sites that were hit on my sites, and confirmed with them exactly what other things had gone on. So we've looked at what's been affected, and it seems that there are 2 main things, which is Web 2.0s, and very specifically non-niche Web 2.0s have been hit friggin' massively. These sites have just been absolutely annihilated, and spam, GSA, SNU, Ultimate Demon, Magic Submitter, all of those sites, all the sites that were on those lists, unless you have really highly targeted scrapes lists, they were all just completely destroyed. We had people that had gone from, for example, number 2 for their main keyword down to number 134, and I will not be surprised that the case studies that myself and Matthew Woodward and a few other people have been running have been completely annihilated by this. Spam direct to your money site now no longer works by the seams of it. It's just completely been annihilated. Though spam at parasites and parasite SEO in general works completely fine. Still, YouTube videos haven't been affected, though things like Blogger and Blogspot have absolutely been killed. If you look at Chris Dyson on Twitter, his Twitter account shows a SERP rank tracker of Blogger, I think it is, that has just been absolutely killed. So yes, Web 2.0s and spam is what's been affected. Now Web 2.0s, here's an example of a Web 2.0 site that has been completely annihilated. I'm going to block out the domains and keywords, obviously, so that the site doesn't obviously get repercussions even further. But Web 2.0s on this site were purely direct at the site. They were branded, they were generic anchor texts, they weren't spammy or anything, they weren't manipulating page rank, they were purely just bad quality Web 2.0s that pointed at the site. There was around 500 or so in total, and a lot of the Web 2.0s that I double checked because I exported the list, took the list and put it down to domain level, and then double checked with the Black Dot Community index checker, and a lot of the Web 2.0s that were here actually were removed from Google entirely. They were completely de-indexed. Google's just massively gone after Web 2.0s in this specific thing, and I'm referring to Web 2.0s as things like WordPress.com, that kind of stuff, but generally Web 2.0s, article directories, Wikipedia, that kind of thing. Any contextual link that was in a spam program like GSA just got absolutely annihilated, and then we've also got spam here. This specific site, as you can see, started off with rankings of 6, 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, and it's just being completely annihilated here. This specific site used forum profiles from Fiverr, and also had some PBN links pointing directly at it, but the other site, which was Web 2.0s, didn't have any PBN links that were indexed yet, but we were in the process of building some to that one. This site isn't my site, but this spam site, sorry, isn't my site. It is a site that I know James Gregory is affiliated with, but he used forum profiles and forum spam from Fiverr at the site. It used to rank, absolutely annihilated today. So the overall winner of this is actually negative SEO. People were saying negative SEO can't work, yet this is a prime example here. If you looked about 3 days ago at this site, the week, month and life were all in the green, and they were all going up by 10, 20 places, and now they've just absolutely nuked down to, they've dropped 10, 15 positions, and this was purely negative SEO based. The site itself was ranking perfectly fine, and now it's been absolutely destroyed by negative SEO that was poor anchor text, that kind of stuff, and just from absolutely bad spammy sites, and has actually destroyed this site. It's now dropped down to page 2, at the very bottom of page 2, as it dropped about 10 or 12 places, and it previously used to rank in the top 3 for all of its main keywords. So it's a real shame actually that negative SEO is now having such a big impact. but it's definitely a real ball player in this specific iteration of Penguin. So to quickly brief recap, Web 2.0s and spam absolutely gone from the seams of it from this update. Specifically spam. A lot of Web 2.0s haven't been affected if they were really well created and really high quality. But if they were tier 2, for example, tier 2 spam on Web 2.0s, which a lot of people do, they'll build a Web 2.0 network and then spam them with tier 2 links. That's just been completely eradicated, and this site has, these sites that have used them have been completely destroyed. So I'll try and do a follow-up post in the following weeks and update you on what's happening with Penguin 3.0. But from now, this has been Charles, aka the God of SEO, and peace.